of Pest Management Center is an evolution of what formerly was a unit. It started long years from 1903 with the Revolutionary School changing from unit to the center and to the point to be an institute.
So what we are doing today is an experiment to test different kinds of anthelmintics.
2015, there was a call from the World Bank for institutions which they feel that they can be a center of excellence, because we knew that we've been much on rodents, we've excelled in rodents, we started writing the proposal, submitted it, and then we come back with very good results. That's it. Oh, we are now center of excellence. And now we are moving towards ecologically based rodent management, where we are trying to look on how best we can get away from using rodenticides, using of chemicals in control rodents in both fields and in stores.
Since the early 20s, so when we started to train these animals in the laboratory for detecting landmines, and eventually it went well, and then we went further to train the animal for TB detection.
The idea of using this rat to detect the presence of Mycobacterium tuberculosis in human sputum came 20 years ago, and we successfully do the so-called proof of principle that this rat can be trained to detect the presence of Mycobacterium tuberculosis, the bacteria that are causative agent of TB. And then we did several research to investigate our rat accuracy in detecting tuberculosis compared to the so-called WHO endorsed tests in our setting in Tanzania, for instance, microscope, gene expert, and culture.
The rats are trained to use their exceptional sense of smell to detect the smell of explosives. Here at Apopo, we train them using clicker training. So we train the rat to look for target smell, the smell of TNT in this case. When the rat finds a landmine, they scratch at the surface. If they are correct, their handler will click and reward them. So when the rats graduate here in Tanzania, we deploy them to various different countries. Our first country that we went to was Mozambique, and we were there for quite some time, until 2015, which is when Mozambique was declared mine-free. And we were very proud to have been part of that process. Our rats can search an area the size of a tennis court in about 30 minutes, whereas it would take somebody with a metal detector possibly up to 4 days, depending on how much scrap metal is lying around. So they're making us more cost efficient, allowing us to release the land back to the local populations that were impacted, and allowing for development in these countries that we work in.
According to Apopo Annual Report 2021, this animal have helped to clear about 70,000 land freed from the terror of landmines. And currently they are used to detect smuggled wildlife materials in airports. Other research which are ongoing, like Salmonella brucellosis, they are trained to sniff those diseases to know whether this animal have got a specific time where they can reproduce, or they just reproduce throughout the year. Because unless you know this, you cannot maximize the reproduction.
Sokoine University is our partner here in Tanzania, our main partner. We also have some partnerships with the Ministry of Health and the National Tuberculosis and Leprosy Program. Sokoine University is really our main partner, and without them we wouldn't even be here. They provide us this 24 hectares of demonstration minefields that contain real landmines. There's about 1,500 of them hidden in different boxes. Our breeding center, our training center, and our research center is all provided to us by the university. It's a very strong symbiotic relationship.